Hey, it's C2 here, and I'm just coming in with a special little video about essentially what my base looked like at the end of the Create Astral 2.0 mod pack. And here's a quick rundown of where I am with the pack. It's mostly done. What's remaining is essentially UU matter from Tech Reborn leading into this ingot here that's through fusion with some very special stuff leading to the end of the pack. The reason I'm not finishing is very simple, is that the 2.1 update is coming to the next couple of months that seems to be redoing a big part of this component here. Essentially, for those that don't know, in this pack we go through a couple of planets. The last planet I visited was Mercury. I think Venus is in the work. I don't know. Anyway, you can't craft the last rocket to go over there. Anyway, I was asked to do a small tour of the base, show off a bit what I did in this project. So let's take a look quickly. This is the house I started in, far and away from spawn. Just traditional expansion. We did some brewing of different wine and beers, which was fun. There was this house which I lived in for a while that had everything you need, to get working and everything. And then, well, we go up here. Here is a simple farm, tree farm that does everything from charcoal to bone meal to stripped oak, and conveniently also does um, leaves here. And as you can see, things still drop down. I don't know if there's a way to fix that or not. It doesn't matter. On this side, we have the equivalent for rubber, because rubber is very needed all the time. If we go up here, we can see we have a kelp farm with dried kelp, and eventually I would have liked to add gunpowder making from that. That would have been an interesting thing to make. Then we have the wheat farm here that was essentially used to make a biofuel. Some people have been using that system, which, by the way, some of these look better than the others. This comes from schematic. If you don't know about the Discord for this pack, it has a forum where people can post their schematics, which I strongly advise. It's on the CurseForge mod pack page. You really should go in there. It's a really nice resource, thanks to the people that helped a lot with this. This is a contraption, as I said, to make. This is the leaves, by the way, coming from the other side of the base, and as you can see, it's making a mess. It's really not good. Anyway, this all makes plant balls that you can bring upstairs and make into biofuel for rockets. Next, if we keep going, this was my bed. By the way, I did end up uh, disabling insanity because I just don't like phantoms. It's probably one of the worst features that were added. Here we have the uh, budding amethyst clusters, the last rocket that I made, and this was where I was spending most of my time. This being the A in quote system uh, that was used most with the game. Everything here is fun. By the way, I suggest making an iron furnace as soon as you can. It stores XP. It's very useful. Uh, Bunch of stuff here. I guess I can show this already. This is my Tech Reborn area, all fueled by a 65K steam boiler that was found on createmod.com, which has a nice repository of schematics too. Obviously, it doesn't include um, the Create Astral, the Tech Reborn units, which you will see on the other side is very useful. We have literally every single machine and a beautiful globe. Uh, every single machine we can make, like making this iridium and compressing it. Here we have what was the most fun project I've had. Basically, it's automating everything from cobble gens to make a giant cobble work. Let me make myself creative. Um, so this entire setup, which is by the way disabled at the moment because well we have more than enough in this storage unit. Essentially, when well, you know what how a Cobbleton works. It goes through everything here. We go and make here we have a bunch of gravel being made and then turned into sand. The sand and then turned into clay, and that clay goes here and stuff, and then the clay is being processed over on this side. This side makes iron. If I had to remake all of this whole setup would be reversed. The iron would be this way, and the clay maker would be towards this space. This space uses charcoal. The charcoal then makes seared stone here with an andesite generator here. That's currently disabled because I have more than enough for a while. Then this makes seared stone. The seared stone then is used with lava to create viridium, and then this side is used with water to make, I believe, is azurine. Azurine makes tin. This side makes copper, and those two are then mixed together here to make bronze ingots. Then this side is used to make copper sheets. Um, Here we have another boiler like that one to fuel not only this whole thing, but this new contraption that I put up yesterday that was the Ostrom and lead. And this is a cyclone based thing that auto shuts off when this is full, and it's very, very, very fast. I strongly recommend. There's a few setups like this on, again, the Discord, and this lets you essentially tap into the power of a lot of couple gens, stuff like that. Um, just look for Aether cyclones or just cyclones, you will find them. Next, what do we have in this section is all the sequential fabricators that were done manually. Essentially, this pretty much covers everything. From chips to machine frames, sturdy plates were made here for a while. We have lithium here, and I use these to make motors and engines. Here we have an integrated circuit maker, which was also gotten on the Discord. Fairly straightforward. It pushes everything as long as there's silver. Is gonna make a bunch of circuits really, really good. Then we have another contraption that I got from the Discord, which is a sturdy plate maker that works really well once set up. I very much like it. Then there's this thing here that keeps being an issue. It's like the lava goes through but doesn't go through this space, and therefore it shuts off. And that's I, I don't know how to do that properly. Wish I could find out. And then we have here the advanced circuit maker, which you just start with gold nuggets and the circuits from over there, and plates, and then it does everything it needs to make it. We have another an andesite alloy build that was very, very interesting. Sadly, it kind of spewed out stuff everywhere. It was useful. I went through a lot of these andesite alloys. There was a zinc ingot that was a maker that was interesting. Sadly, it was too slow. So instead we got this set up here. If I go down here, can I? Yeah, let's just go down here. Whee! Welcome to the Cobble Works, but under zero for Cobble Deep Slate. So it just goes through everything slowly, and then. By the way, do you like this setup? It was posted in one of my posts over on the Discord forums. Basically, this setup gives you 2000 SU in a very efficient manner. Yes, there is a campfire in there. Uh, that worked apparently. So all this goes up, then we go back to the surface, and this goes into a cobble wheel setup, crushing wheel setup rather. Whoa, this was a very interesting setup to make, by the way. So this goes into this here to get crushed, and then the stuff that is smeltable goes there. The rest goes here, and then we have, the basics, and then it ends up in here if need be. Then we have metals here that came from there, and then I think that's pretty much all of it. Not gonna lie, I think that's all of it. There's some wheels here, some stuff. We have the infinite lava pool, and then we had the turtle that's strangely bugged in the air. What the hell is happening here? I have no clue. This was supposed to be my shimmer hole. Anyway, so I think that pretty much sums up the entire base. As you can see, it's pretty much a mess. I really wish there's a rare few packs that make the overworld like flat, but not all flat. Like the surface is at the same level, but still has an underground. So it's not like a super flat. It's just flat. That would have been so useful. There's a distinct lack of building wands or building tools. I know they're being added in 2.1, so that's gonna be cool. I might actually make some form of content if I am to replay this with 2.1 in a couple months, because it was a really fun create pack. Not gonna lie, I learned a lot. Um, Oh yeah, there's this small hidden part here that has like individual setups that you can use for, you know, basic stuff. Anyway, I think that's pretty much it for this pack for me. This is C2, and have a good time.